Ah, the world of the Restoration comedy, where love is a game, marriage is a contract, and everyone is a player, except when they're being played. Today, we're diving into the wild web of schemes that is The Way of the World by William Congreve. And trust me, folks, this one's got more twists than a soap opera. So, before we even start the play, here's the juicy backstory. Mirabell, our charming but not so rich protagonist, has had a little fling with Mrs. Fainall, the daughter of Lady Wishfort. To avoid a scandal, just in case of a baby surprise, Mirabell arranges for her to marry Mr. Fainall. Now, Mr. Fainall isn't exactly Mr. Perfect. He's more interested in Mrs. Fainall's money and keeping his affair with Mrs. Marwood on the down low. But Mirabell's got a new love interest, Millamant, the niece of Lady Wishfort. And oh boy, does this come with some complications. Half of Millamant's fortune is under her control, but the other half? It's locked away under Lady Wishfort's thumb, who, by the way, hates Mirabell's guts. So what does our hero do? He cooks up a scheme. He sends his valet Waitwell, disguised as his uncle Sir Rowland, to woo Lady Wishfort. The plan? To blackmail Lady Wishfort into letting him marry Millamant by revealing Sir Rowland is a fraud. But of course, nothing's ever that simple. Just when Mirabell's plan seems to be working, Mrs. Marwood overhears everything, and she's got a grudge. She spills the beans to Fainall, who's already bitter about being outplayed by Mirabell not once, but twice. Together, they set out to ruin everyone's day. Fainall demands control of Millamant's fortune and his wife's money. Pretty bold, huh? He even wants Lady Wishfort to stay single forever so that his wife inherits everything. But Mirabell's got one last trick up his sleeve. Mirabell had already suspected Fainall's true colors and had Mrs. Fainall's fortune secured under his own name before she even married Fainall. So when Fainall tries to play his trump card, Mirabell smirks and says, "Sorry, not today, buddy." With Fainall's plan foiled, Lady Wishfort forgives everyone, and Mirabell finally wins Millamant's hand in marriage. And just like that, all's well that ends well in the way of the world. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind of love, lies, and witty repartee all wrapped up in this delightful play. The Way of the World is a brilliant satire of high society shenanigans, and its sharp wit still resonates today. Beyond the laughs and schemes, this play digs deep into the complexities of love, trust, and marriage, issues that were as relevant then as they are now. It also pokes fun at the social norms of the time, especially how people can be so, well, let's just say, calculated in their relationships. But what's truly fascinating is how Congreve manages to keep us entertained while also making us think about the human condition, about honesty, manipulation, and the pursuit of happiness. So, if you're into clever wordplay, cunning characters, and a dash of romance with a side of satire, The Way of the World is definitely worth a read. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more literary deep dives with a twist. Until next time, keep your wits sharp and your plots sharper.